Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, and squirrels. Welcome. My name is Ari, also known as XPJ, and today I'm here with...
Hi guys, I know you've probably seen me in other streams walking around in the background. I am to the moon and back. I am Mona, the sub for Valorant.
Today, we've got some Valorant games for you. We've got the NACE Fall 2023 Varsity Premier League, and it's the first game of the year.
Of our year.
Right, because...
It already started.
Yeah, the tournament's already started. There's other games going on, although some teams do have a bye week this week. It is a round-robin best-of-3, so it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how the standings shake up once we get a little bit further into the season. So, what happened last season? That's the real question.
Last season was honestly very learning from. We had 4 wins, 6 losses, but I do feel like the team as a whole did learn a lot, and they're a lot more connected like family now. So I'm very excited for the new season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this season. This is my first season on the broadcast. I know, Mona, this is your second,
yes.
Right? Your second season. And there's a lot to look forward to, right?
Yeah.
Just like our sponsor, Redbull.
Yeah. Best sponsor ever.
Smile. So, we're talking about last season, right? And we know that there were some interesting things that happened. Like, what did the roster look like? Is it the same this year?
We do have the same team, and it is honestly the best team. So Yoshi, as we all remember, had almost 100 kills in one of our games, but now he goes by Sunseri. So
okay. Sunseri.
Sunseri.
Okay.
We still got Creep, IGLing. We still have Abib. We still have Kirsten Clark. Everyone's doing amazing. Of course, there's also me and Aiden subbing in whenever needed to. You know, whenever needed to.
Whenever needed to. Well, and we know that coming up one of our games, we might have Aiden being a sub instead of Habib, right?
Yes, we do have Aiden subbing in for our next game, I believe, on Saturday.
So that's going to be interesting to see how that comp works well.
Yeah, regardless, Aiden is also just another part of the family, so I don't see why a switch around would hurt anything.
Right, exactly. There's still going to be a top-tier team ready to jump into this year. I know, Mona, you're always worried that
I actually have to sub in.
Yeah, Mona, we love Mona. We love Mona.
We do.
Mona might be a few ranks lower than the Valorant starting team.
It's okay. I'm doing great, guys.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
There's improvement from last year, right?
There is improvement.
And speaking of improvement from last year,
we have a new coach. We have
Sam.
Coach Sam now for the Valorant team. He is working us like a dog. Somebody help me. But we're doing great. I'm actually really excited for the new we just have a lot of new lineups, new everything, and it feels very put together. Sam he's really coordinated with our meetings, and he also gives us really well feedback, especially for me, who's like very far away from the team. But I'm just really excited for the new season.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to look at the strategies from last year, strategies from this year, and compare the two and see what works well and what didn't, and obviously to learn from it. Now, obviously, compared to last season, the game is a lot different than it was. We have new games,
new agents,
right? New maps.
Honestly, well, we did have Gecko last season, but unfortunately, I don't believe he was allowed to be played yet. But we do have a very fresh, very new Deadlock. Very OP, very cool. I really enjoy playing her. Unless I get trapped in her ult, then I just want to slam the table, guys.
Yeah, I don't enjoy looking at the inside of a blue tornado cocoon looking thing.
I feel like a calibrator, and it just...
Yeah, I mean, not to say that I would not enjoy being a caterpillar, but
when we,
it'd be pretty tough to play Valorant, let's put it that way. Now,
we do have a new map.
Right, new map.
Very, in my opinion, it's very new. It's very different for Valorant. It's called Sunset. Very pretty.
Hit ranked today, by the way. So it hit ranked today. It's not going to be playable in the tournament for 4 weeks, just so the players can get used to it, develop some strats, see how the map's played.
Yeah, the map is everyone really needs to get used to this one. I feel like it's a lot more different than Lotus, as in there's a lot to hide, there's a lot to go. I played a couple rounds on it on the deathmatch.
I played one game of comp for it today, and it wasn't the best game, especially for me playing in a gold plat lobby. That's my rank, and no one really knew how to play the map. It kind of ended up being just a util dump in mid, but I'm interested to see what VCT has in store and Point Park has in store, and just collegiate teams in Valorant.
I mean, it's just a matter of getting used to, honestly.
That's true.
We
Now,
also did lose a couple
yeah,
maps, unfortunately. It was Fracture,
Fracture
and Pearl.
and Pearl.
Unplayable now. But we did get Breeze back.
We did get Breeze. However,
A lot of changes, unfortunately. No.
I wanted Icebox back
I also wanted
instead of Breeze.
Icebox back. It's
Uh,
my favorite map.
yeah, as a shotgun player that likes to hide in corners and be a rat, I definitely like Icebox a little bit more than Breeze.
Hashtag miss Icebox.
Hashtag I miss Icebox. Yep.
It was a very good one.
Yeah.
I just like the cold environment of everything that is Icebox.
Speaking of cold,
Mm.
how about this Red Bull?
Pretty cold, fresh out of
Yeah.
the fridge.
Did you actually hear about the kid that got grounded? That was made fun of for like not drinking his Red Bull.
Why?
Well, he's grounded now. That's because Red Bull gives you wings.
Corner. Anyways, today we will be playing with Kennesaw State University. You can come back now.
Okay. Okay.
We will be playing against Kennesaw State University, and we're really excited. We're really pumped. I saw the team. I talked with them. And they're all super excited and nervous. You know, granted.
First game, we don't know. We don't know how the season's gonna go
Mm-hmm.
and how the kind of the rest of the day is gonna go, right? Because we have no real clue what we're looking at.
Mm.
It's a new season, new map, new meta.
New lineups, This pretty much just new
Right.
everything. Everything is just honestly a surprise.
And when it comes to like the new agent, like Deadlock,
How is she gonna be implemented in new strats, new just new anything? Honestly, Deadlock is she's very push. I really do like her character. Have you played her, Ari?
I have not played Deadlock, and I know that in VCT, Deadlock had a whopping pick rate of 0%, but it is collegiate Valorant. Anything can happen, and maybe we've just got better pros. We got better strats than the pros. You know, who knows? You know, EG, we're watching you. It doesn't matter you're world champions. You know,
We're coming.
yeah, we're coming for you guys. Yep. Watch out on ranked. So now that's pretty much all we have for our script.
Yeah.
So
What do you expect? Because I know you did try out for the Val team.
I did try out for the Val team. Not like expecting to be the mainstream or
She's
main
good.
team.
She's great. She's
Thank-
teaching me
thank you.
stuff.
I was just trying out. You know, my expertise lies in the realm of casting and in content. But I just, you know, I was hoping that if we get enough people to try out, people watch the stream, they enjoy it, we might be able to get ourselves a JV Academy team.
Yeah, we could.
So if you like esports, if you like Valorant, stop by the room. Let us know.
We need a JV. I
That's
want to
true.
play.
Yeah. Mona
And you want to play.
yeah. I mean, playing Valorant is fun. No?
Playing Valorant is fun.
Right, except when it's not.
That's
but
why
it's
we're
fun.
all here. That's why we
Right.
come together to play Valorant.
Right,
guys.
that's why we're going to be here for the next 3 hours-ish here together.
Hmm.
Hopefully not, because it's going to be 2-0. Because we're going to
Mm.
win 2-0 against
2-0.
Kennesaw. Did you know Kennesaw was actually is affiliated with TSM?
I don't know what TSM is.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's like this org basically. They're kind of important, I think. But it's like cool to see that like their team is like affiliated with like an org. Like that's pretty cool, and that'd be pretty nice to have.
I'm going to agree with you because you're my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Guys, Mona's my friend. We met like last week, but it's okay.
It's been like 2 weeks. How do you not know that? I'm offended.
It's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, that has been 2 weeks.
A 2-week friendiversary? Is that what that?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know what maps are being played today? Because
Unfortunately, we didn't get a peek of absolutely anything.
No inside scoop for
Everything
us.
is very tight sealed. We're waiting to see when exactly we're gonna get what maps are playable and what maps are gonna be chosen for today's game.
we know that Point Park loves their Lotus.
Oh yes.
As of last year, that is. But maybe Coach Sam has some different strats. Although I did hear a rumor. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what the map is, but
I know that it's gonna be something we can play and that we're very
it's something that we're gonna look upwards to, if that makes any sense.
Regardless, I feel like the team is very oriented with all the maps.
Speaking of upwards, Ascent
Ah!
is gonna be our map for today. We've got 2 sites and a big, beautiful mid. Mona?
It's literally my favorite map.
I have KJ lineups for this map. Speaking of KJ,
Speaking of KJ.
there's a lot of KJ action going on here. So I'm gonna assume that KJ is gonna be seen on B side a lot. We know that's where the setup is, thanks to Zelsis, who has that KJ setup that's been quote patented by him.
Yes.
But we're gonna get this match underway shortly. KSU versus PPU, round 1. Here we go, jumping right in. Point Park is going to be attacking first, so we're going to see their attacking strats first.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the buy coming out here. It looks like it's just going to be pistols. No sheriffs in here just yet. We gotta work up to the confidence of a sheriff.
Yeah, we gotta build up to it.
We gotta see what kind of day we're working with here.
Yeah.
We can be popping off from round 1, and that's what I'm hoping for. Hoping for this 2-0 against KSU. All right, count it down with me now, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. The KO knife coming out from KSU. And I believe that is going to tag at least 1 player. So they're going to be aware of just the 1 person in A main. But this creep up catwalk might have a timing here on Sunset with Sunseri in this drone. Okay, they're pushing through. I don't think they saw the player mid, but now they do. The drone sees the player mid, but they are on site. Oh, but the smoke. There's 1 player in the smoke, and they go down. And another one through smoke. That's unlucky. This Omen finding that timing in that smoke. Sunseri, though, finding 2 nice shots, but gets traded back. Selzy, though, picks up another. It's going to be a 1v2 for Selzy. 1 HP. It's going to be a tough one to close it out. And no, unfortunately, the right click does not connect. What do you think was the gap there?
The smokes really did mess him up. It was very lucky shot through the smokes.
That's true.
You know, but it's always just another learning experience. A loss is just a learning experience.
Right, and we know that obviously the only reason we lost is because they're cheating, they're hacking.
Stop.
No, but in all seriousness, don't cheat, please.
And don't hack.
Don't hack. That's a bad thing for gaming. Anyway, now on to round 2 for our. I guess you could. Well, I mean, I guess it's a save round really because. You know, we're not going to force into the guns, so it's going to be a little bit rough here. But we do get 1. We do get 1. And right now, the goal is to deal as much damage as we can. Right now, it looks like just that 1. And hopefully, that's okay. It's okay. Right? They're giving fist bumps. They're saying NC, NC. And that's just round 2.
We're just getting the feel of the other team.
That's right. That's right. And we know that this upcoming round is going to be the bye round. This is going to be the bonus round for KSU. But this is where we're really going to see what the guns are looking like for Point Park today. We're going to see what the guns are looking like this season. And I can't wait to see what approach they take.
Yeah.
Sunseri with the Prime Vandal rocking today. Prime Vandal and Radiant Gun Buddy.
Man, I wish I had a skin.
I have a few skins. You know, I got the Champions Vandal myself. So... Oh, creep getting flashed. Oh, and that's a nice play by them, but he does get traded, though. So at the end of the day, not the worst result. Granted.
But still, it's just 1 loss per team.
Right, 1 loss per team. Everyone loses 1. Now, granted, KSU doesn't have their duelist. So, there is a chance that they're kind of stuck here. Let's see if the rest of their team can bring it up, or if Point Park's just going to dominate them here. Sova, just creeping up mid. Playing a little bit slow here. We don't want to over-aggress. And it looks like we're going to go for this mid-A push again. I'm assuming the drone's going to come out here. But there's the first shot, the contact, the alarm bot, the knife. Every piece of util's coming out now.
Reload.
And it looks like they know they're going to have sight because of the first time they came past this round. And yes, they have sight control. So that's good. The first plant of the game goes down. Shock darts from the Sova coming out. Not finding anything. And you have to imagine they're just waiting for this util to come in, wait for all the players to get there before they can start spamming off through this wall. And there's the tag. Unfortunately, Sunseri goes down. Cursed as well. It's going to be a 4v2, but I believe in them. I believe in them.
I believe in them. Wholeheartedly.
They still have Sova on the tap. Oh, but it's smoked on the spike.
Oh,
that's going to be unfortunate.
No.
They're going to be able to see it. Oh, but the spam. Oh,
no,
just barely.
Just barely.
Just barely. 6 HP.
Oh, my.
Not getting quite right on that.
Unfortunate.
Gotta have a sip of that Red Bull.
Refreshing.
That's true. That's true. It's great. I mean, it's great. Great drink. Great sponsor. I mean, all you could really ask for.
It's another flavor.
More flavors?
Another flavor.
Okay. Okay.
Specifically one, peach.
Peach, really?
Yeah.
Peach flavor. I mean, I've not had any other flavors other than
Original
Red Bull. So, you know, it'd be a nice experiment. You know, nice experiment.
Ooh, start of the next round.
Okay, it looks like Sheriff's is gonna be a lighter buy. This Flash, he's gonna find 2, but will they know that Jet Cross through to hell? Yes, they do. Sorry, Wine. And they're aware of that Omen playing in the smoke, but no shots connect there. This is going to be interesting as their enemy Omen only has a pistol here, so didn't buy any gun. We're going to see what Point Park has, because really they haven't touched this B site. And I'm wondering if there's any sort of mischief that's going on over there.
It would be nice if there was some sort of mischief.
Some mischief that gets us around, and I mean, 3 is all they get, really. I mean, it's just 13-3 from here. But now, again, going towards this mid to A.
Just watching carefully.
And they know that they've gotten this A site before. They know that whenever they get this site, it's kind of free. As long as they can kill that Sova, take care of him.
And another orb. Another...
Smoke, yeah. Oh, this Sova is looking dangerous with this Odin here. Oh, and KSU Dagan finds 2, finds 3!
Whoa.
Oh, and that's going to be a little bit unlucky. It's going to be a flawless for KSU. You have to wonder now what Point Park is going to do to kind of adapt to this strategy.
Well, if we're not looking at a timeout anytime soon, I'm sure that they're talking with each other, making sure they're remembering, that the Omen is playing in the smokes and whatnot. As I said, they learn from their mistakes.
It's true. And again, it's the first game of the whole season. It's going to be we're warming up. That's the word. All right, now this B site, maybe we're gonna make some contact here, and yes, we are. Here comes the knife. They don't scan the KJ though, so they know no one's gonna be on lane. The one way coming out from the Omen here, as this fight for A main seems to be a thing that happens pretty much every round. The spike kind of just left in spawn. It's gonna be a default here. The drone by KSU clearing mid. Not finding anything really. So both teams just gonna take it slow here. Sunseri pushing up Cat. And we've seen this before. We're going to see it again, probably. But no, looks like a mid-push, maybe. This KJ setup is a little bit different this round. So the alarm bot is not where it was. And yes, it looks like the players are going to be starting to split over to B. There's the knife.
Would be nice to get some
I don't
B.
think it scanned that Sova there. I have a feeling that Sova's going to keep baiting that util over there. Although, there goes the Killjoy ult. And the knife in response. So I think, yeah, it's going to draw the rotate over. And now it's going to be the B site hit. The Killjoy clears sight. So they do have that for them. They will have sight, and it's going to be a retake for KSU. And a nice shot by Sunsteri to find that first opening pick. He's looking for one more, and Selzy helps him out with the second one. Gets traded, though. But now they're aware of this Omen in mid. Curse kind of stuck by logs now. Trying to look for a way out, and Sunseri's going to help him out. But a trade comes through. Now, 3v2 in favor of Point Park Esports here. The bomb is down. Creep with that beautiful Chrono Void Vandal is going to find one. And we've got a round on the board.
Forced win.
High fives all around. Rounds on the board. And now, what did I say? The 4 is all they get, right? 4
is all they get.
4 is all they get.
It wasn't 3.
It wasn't 3. It was 4. You know, we had to give them an extra bonus round.
Yeah,
you know?
you're right.
We were feeling generous.
Yeah, we're just so generous, guys.
Yeah, see, great sportsmanship.
Exactly.
All around.
That's why you guys should totally come and play for our team.
Right.
You know, everyone should just come try out.
It's a great community here.
It is a great community here.
It's very enjoyable. I will say I've been here for 1 to 2 weeks, and it's amazing here.
It is.
I'm enjoying my time here. All right, now this fight for A main now. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a little bit faster. They do clear Wine here, so they will know that there's no Omen there. But the spam comes through, almost finds Sunseri, and yes, it will. That's going to be unlucky. But they are going to go on to site, and what a jet up draft. This is kind of unlucky, but oh, a shot through the smoke by Selzy, and that's going to be nice for response, but it is going to be a 4v1. Kind of looking for just any damage. Might be considering the save here. I mean, I know they're going to try and push up for this kill because they don't want Selzy trying to save this gun, and they are going to spot him now. So it's about trying to save that gun, trying to stay alive. And unfortunately not. All right. There's gotta be something that's just gonna click. One of these rounds, something's just gonna click, and it's just
gonna. We're just gonna 13 straight.
We're gonna start winning.
13 straight.
And we got our 1.
12 straight.
So I don't know. I'm not a great Valorant player myself, but all I'm saying is the round we went B, we did win.
We're not saying anything, but we did win that B round.
I don't know this game. I suck at this game. Anyway.
Better than me.
It's be 5-1 in favor of KSU right now. And here comes the mid control. Point Park has been taking mid control pretty much every round.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's been working. They haven't been contesting it. And B site's free right now. Look at that. There's no one on B site. Of course, Point Park doesn't know that. But if they can figure out that the KO's kind of jump spotting and they see this jet, they might be able to figure out that B is free here. Creep now. Almost finds Dagon, but unfortunately Sunseri gonna get taken down by that operator. Selzy looking for the trade, but there's nothing there. The shift to B here. And it looks like Point Park's gonna decide to go up mid here. Just clear up mid. They've cleared pizza, they've cleared market, they see the knife. But they also make contact with this KJ on A site. And so they now know that the Omen and the KJ are all on A site. So they have to assume the rest are on B. And here comes the push. There's the spam through the smoke. Doesn't find her. Molly comes out, but to no avail. And here comes the site hit now. Oh, unfortunately, Duper finds one and is going to get out of there.
Oh, my.
But Clark will get this plant down. So it's going to be 5v3. It is going to be a tough post plant for Point Park. But it is doable. It's doable. Hashtag winnable.
Hashtag winnable.
Cursed, unfortunately, goes down from the crossfire. And the pistol for Clark, not enough. Creep finds one, but it's
not
enough.
Not in our favor.
Well, they did get one, and they got the bomb down. So they have more credits. They have more credits to buy better guns. And I believe the loss bonus just fully kicked in. I believe they just lost 3 straight. So I think they're going to be having maximum credits for this round. And they're going to be having a little bit of time to do something here with this timeout as we cut to that. So here's a replay, actually, from last season. But it's okay. Now, coach probably talking. If you're a coach right now, what do you think they're saying? What do you think coach is saying to them right now?
They probably could be a little nervous. Maybe coach is trying to calm them down, trying to remind them, hey, this is what A, B, and C, the other team, is doing. We got to do E, D, F, G.
I like letters.
I love letters.
Letters make a lot of sense. Unlike Valorant.
Unfortunately,
yes.
unlike Valorant.
Valorant is a very complex game, I will say. So I do appreciate what coach is doing for the team.
Yes.
It is a very tough job to manage 5 players and a life of his own.
It's also very nice that we did end up getting our own coach this season.
That's very true.
Takes a weight off of Coach Chris's shoulders.
That's right. Redbull. With the timeout over, mentals refreshed. Creep, as the IGL, is ready to hop in here and figure out what's going to be the weakness for KSU here. 6-1 is the scoreline. Hey, they could just turn the half into a 6-6. Although this is I will say, personally, I find that Ascent is defender sided because of this KJ makes it really hard to attack onto a site because the KJ's there. And especially with these double initiator comps, you're looking at a lot of spam through A heaven, through B, because these walls are made of paper. And the Odin will tear straight through them.
I don't know how many times I've gotten Odin through the wall.
It's a little triggering. But I'm curious if we're gonna see the Odin get whipped out here today.
I really hope.
The drone from Ryan, I don't think he spots him. So he is going to jump spot, and now he definitely spots him. So he is aware. The molly gets broken, and here's the contest. Peek. And Dagon finds Selzy. That's going to be unfortunate, but I believe they're going to be able to get on a B site here. The dart, not finding anything. And site is theirs. Site is theirs. They have it.
They have it. It's planted. Ooh.
Curse goes down. So, again, we've seen this before. A 3v5 post-plant.
Still winnable.
Winnable. We have our smokes, but the ult comes out. Ooh, that's going to make everything a lot tougher. KO ult is going to nullify all of these abilities, but it doesn't matter because Sunsari has a gun, and that's going to shoot them in the head. Oh, okay. Oh.
Spoke too soon a little bit.
No, that caster curse is not a thing, right? That can be a thing.
That can't be real.
On the first day.
Knock on wood.
Right? No.
It's okay then.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
All as FNS would say, all good.
All good.
All good. This isn't your average ranked game.
This isn't my average solo queue.
This isn't solo queue. That's right. It's not even 5-stack comp. Everyone is coordinated. Everyone knows what they're doing. They've been practicing for months on end. You said that Point Park practices what, almost every day?
Yeah, we're practicing right now 4 days out of the week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Imagine you played Valorant for like 4 days a week with a 5-stack team. Imagine how much you could like climb in ranked. Right? If you're just an average ranked player. Imagine how much better that you'd be at the game. And look where these guys got to.
Yeah. For us, the more practice, the better, honestly.
That's true. My aim is not quite the greatest.
Even off practice, you've seen us in here like in the morning and just in the middle of the night grinding.
Right.
Grind.
Yep. The room closes at 1 a.m.
Exactly.
So we could be here until 1 a.m.
And practice.
You're right.
Literally all we do.
Speaking of practice, Sunsari ready to practice his shot by hitting this enemy jet in the head. Decides to take the orb. Play a little bit more passive here. We're just waiting for this big breakthrough for Point Park. What's going to be the one thing that falls for KSU? Is it going to be cursed with the Marshal? My apologies. And let's see. This alarm bot mid, it has KSU knowing that there's nobody in mid so far. But they are going to scale up Cat. They are going to go for this similar play again. They see the KO. Contact is made. The knife comes out. Trying to scan. It scans 2. They might be aware that this is going to be another A hit. And Sunsari goes down. Selzy dry peeks the op and doesn't get one for it. The flash dodged by Clark. Clark looking for a nice shot and doesn't find it. And that's going to be a flawless for KSU. All right. You take a deep breath. We focus. We clear the mental. We know everything's going to be okay. We
got it in the bag.
Sit back, take a sip of Redbull.
Like I always say, if it doesn't hit 13, it's a winnable game.
That's true. That's true. As from the games that I've lost in ranked, at 12-0 at the half. It's okay, though.
It's still winnable.
Because it is winnable. Right? If KSU gets 12, doesn't matter. Because we win 13.
Exactly. We bring it to overtime.
Oh, yeah, overtime. Yeah, overtime. OT. The jet changes too. The 1-up draft. That is a big change, by the way. Because there's a lot of different things you cannot do with jet anymore.
I know a lot of things got a short time limit now. Something went from like 12.6 to 7.5. I believe it was the updraft.
Oh, right. So, no, there's a longer cast time for tail whip, the dash.
Then it could be the
creep falling, but does get Dagon back. So there is the trade, but I believe KO did pick up the op. Smoke coming out in response. And we have 2 players posted up on A. If they can find this Omen here. He's jump spotting, and they do find him. 30 HP. Come on. I believe. Find him. 1 HP left. They know he's hell. They do see him, and he is going to be taken down. So he does get the smokes out. But it is sight for theirs. 4v3 in favor of Point Park. And now the ults are online. Looks like Selzy's going to play post-plant with this ult. And this should hopefully be a round win. Because that ultimate is going to stall out a lot of time. Even if they KJ ult, they're going to use the Sova ult on the KJ ult in Garden, and there it is. Clark looking for maybe a play here. But yes, the Sova ult comes down. The blind onto the KJ. It's going to be a great blind. And Clark finds the kill. Gets traded, though. 2v2, 2v1 now. But cursed.
It's okay. They don't have to peek. They don't got to do anything. They got it.
Just has to stall. And I believe they have secured the round. So it is going to be a round win for Point Park.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Woo.
8-2. You know, hey, 9-3 is still on the table.
9-3 is still on the table.
Of course, 8-4 is also on the table.
True.
Just like this Red Bull.
He's on the table.
It is on the table.
I need another one.
But yes, the strats starting to come together. The wins starting to be strung together. Let's just keep them rolling. We use this ultimates to their maximum potential there. And it's going to be looking upward. It's looking upward. And that's all we can really hope for. Again, this is a BO3, best of 3. So let's say this map doesn't go our way. We still have the next map to win.
Possibly the next one.
And the third one as well, yeah. But it's not, because it's going to be 2-0.
It's going to be 2-0.
We're going to win 2-0.
It's going to be 2-0, guys.
Right. I'm interested to see here how Clark is going to use this Omen ult. Oh, but the spam's going to come through this wall if it gets scanned, but no. KJ spots the other KJ. Cursed.
KJ off.
Just going to discipline back off. Here comes the traditional smoke in mid. Spike still left him spawn, so the Omen is hell. He's going to TP out of there. They're both blind, but no kills from anyone there. He did take a decent bit of damage, though, so he is going to be a little bit hurting. Finally, Spike being retrieved by Point Park. And you can see from the ping on the map, it looks like they are going to start going B main, but Sunseri gets taken down on B as Killjoy. And the turret contact, I think they're aware that it's going to be a B hit now, as the rotates are starting to come out. Omen just anchoring on A. Ult orb being captured. And there goes the Spike. True. Curse finds it, so now they do have KJ ult, but unfortunately Curse goes down, and so does Creep. Selzy now looking for this, but he's going to get taken out by the Jet. He is not aware.
Oh.
No one saw anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything.
Did you see something?
I didn't see anything.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Jet Knives is an ultimate ability, right? So yeah, he got taken out by
By an ult.
by the ult.
By the ult.
What a waste of an ult.
Yeah, it is a waste of an ult. Very unfortunate.
Yep. But again, 9-3.
9-3.
9-3 Curse, we believe. NRG has been famous for taking 9-3s, turning them into 13-9s. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today.
Exactly.
We're gonna take care of this. Oh, this very aggro B push. And where the Bucky Gaming finds one. Curse. Now finding a second, and there's the second. That should be free sight for them. And yeah, Sunseri popping the knives, getting onto sight here.
You should run.
And that KJ ult's gonna come down. That plant is definitely gonna get down. Jet Knives popped for the opposing team. Spam looking for something, isn't gonna find it just yet. Clark still with his Omen ult is free to invest it because it is the final round of the half. Selzy, the drone's gonna find one, finds two, but does it spot the third? No. Now they know. Jet's out, and Jet gets taken down. Clark with a nice shot.
One enemy remaining.
And the trade's there. All they need to do now is trade. It's a 3v1. They've got time on their side.
They got it.
They've got it, I believe. They're holding
Ooh.
the jiggle, Sun, and there it is.
There it is, the 9-3.
9-3. All right, some more rounds in our favor as we go into halftime. 9-3 is going to be score. Whew.
Yeah.
We've got a game of Valorant on our hands.
We've got an actual game, guys.
It's
Very intense.
It's a journey. To get to the end of a Valorant game is no easy feat. Just like, you know, reaching Radiance. No easy feat.
It is not. I've been trying.
Yeah, that's it's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
Yeah. But let's see if Sunseri on this duelist is going to be able to hopefully pop off a little bit more. I mean, that goes for anyone, really. We're just looking for a little bit more from everyone. Not saying that they're not doing enough, but I'm sure everyone would love to see an ace or something. Right? I mean,
it would be nice.
Who wouldn't like to see an ace, right? But hey, defense now. Well, that's also very true. So we know Point Park, based on how they played attack, they fought for mid a lot. Clark playing with this KJ setup, and Sunseri finds one.
Spike down.
Mid finds two. There's the third one there. Yes, the third
There we
shot's
go.
there. Now, hey, ace. Hold up,
Hold up.
ace. Clearing for him.
One enemy
And the last
remaining.
main, Clark finds the fourth. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
And a flawless,
Yes.
flawless round
Another
pistol.
win.
Woo! Nice.
Winning
All right.
the pistol round is always very important.
Win pistol, win game. That's what I always say. Win pistol, win game. Except when I don't win pistol. Then it's lose pistol, win game.
Just win game, guys.
Just win game. I mean, really, anything you do, you just win the game.
Just win the game.
And
Until you
that's-
don't win, and then you win the next one.
Right.
Right. Right.
Because at the end of the day, we're all winners. Smile. Go Valorant. Woo! Smile, Tarek. Okay, anyway. Sunseri. Big round there. Big round there. The
Okay.
Ghost is going to be forcing up with this Guardian here. Let's see if there's another big play in mid. There's the blind from Omen onto A. Looks like this is going to be going a little bit faster. The dart. Execute comes out. The dash on top of Jenny. Celsi. But scans 4! Oh! That's going to be
barely.
big.
Spike down.
Celsi does
A.
find 1 though. And that's going to be okay, as they do have numbers advantage now. And they do have the better
Planted.
weaponry to retake this site with. They still have the drone. They still have flashes.
And the flash is about to go out. Let's see. Yep.
Here it goes. Oh, and a big shot from
enemy
Creep. And
remaining.
Sunseri as well, finding 2. Finding Hell, and nice. Perfect. Gets the round.
Diffuser spike.
It's funny how you can hear the comm of them going
Yeah.
out. Nice. It's like, wait, they won the round? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We just can't even tell.
Yeah.
I mean, we
'Cause
can't
we
tell.
can't tell, but
We can't tell, but just like a little bit later.
yeah, a little bit later.
Stream delay. We love stream delay.
We do love stream delay.
We love our stream. Hi, chat. Now, they're bringing it back. They're really bringing it back. That's what, 3 in a row? That's 3 in a row?
That's 3 in a row.
Okay.
Looking like 3 in a row.
Hey, I can't say the thing again because then I'm going to jinx it.
Exactly.
But the thing.
And I don't think this table's actual wood for us to be knocking on.
Yeah. It's like fake wood.
And it's not wood.
Close enough. It's close enough. Sunseri with this Guardian did a lot of damage with that last round. Hopefully he's going to do a little bit more. Oh, they did force up last round, KSU, so they're only on Sheriffs now. They don't have for a full buy. They're going to go for the same thing. Ooh, it's KO versus the Omen. And the Omen's going to find the timing. Clark, though, gets a nice pick onto the enemy, Sova. So again, 4v4 for the retake. Still, again, the better weaponry.
Already planted.
And Sova is down for the opposing team. The wallbang comes out. Nope, nothing there. Flash. The wall. Oh.
Down goes Sunseri.
Unfortunately, he just didn't know where he was. He was blinded and he thought he dashed backwards, but it's all good there.
It's very unfortunate that happens. When you get flashed and you try to move out of the way.
Oh, it's going to be a big dart. Oh, it doesn't scan anything. They do find the shot on it. And Dagon finding the shot on Celsi. So now, it's going to be looking a little bit tougher. 4v2, this one way is on door. So that's why their attention was on Heaven, because they knew that no one would be pushing out a door. This TP jump spot finds 3, and the clone does make them look, but doesn't get the round. A nice play and a nice attempt, but unfortunately no round win there.
Yeah.
I do like what I'm seeing, though.
I do like.
I do like what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing the learning. I'm seeing the new lineups, the new strats, the new everything.
The adaptations.
The adaptation.
Placing sentry.
Adapt, overcome.
Placing
I don't know
swarm
what the
grenade.
third part is.
Depth, overcome,
Placing
Starts
swarm
with an M.
grenade.
win.
Yeah, we'll say win.
That starts with an M, right?
Yeah.
Whim.
Win.
Whim. Whim.
Whim.
Whim.
Whim.
Hashtag whim. I miss Icebox. Anyway. What? What's so funny? It's funny that we're taking the round. That's what's funny.
That is. It's not funny actually. It's very serious.
That's true. We're very.
We're seriously taking this round.
Yes, we are seriously taking this round. That's right. Pushing. We find them pass. And there it is. Clark finds out the first pick onto the lead duelist. And the tag comes out, and that's going to definitely stop the push just a little bit. As the pivot to mid is going to be made by KSU. KSU.
Clark unfortunately is
Now
a
I'm going to
little
find the
low.
contact with Creep, but he's looking. He does get some damage onto him, but no kills are made. So now they're aware. The knife looking into market, doesn't find anything.
Placing alarm bot.
There's nobody in main, so they know it's got to be market.
Turret down.
Right, Curse. Kind of left up to him because he's the only one on back site. Everyone's on this B site. There's 9 players here. That's a lot of people. And let's see if Curse has what it takes to anchor it. See what the big victory's gonna be, and
no.
Creep goes down, looking for one as he spams
30
through the
seconds
smoke.
left.
Cursed. He's gonna find one here. Unfortunately not. It's gonna be 4v3 in favor of KSU. I do believe in our team.
Spike planted.
There is gonna be one main, but the smoke
Just doesn't let you see.
doesn't let you see. What does?
Oh,
Oh, what a
player
lead by
standing.
the opposing KJ. Tells you the finding one, finding two. All right, come on, 1v2. Come on. Oh, the foot. He sees the foot, but
Oh.
no! It gets double swung. A nice high-low setup by the KSU. I will give them that.
Yes.
I don't see that spot being typically played a lot. So, because it is a big gamble, because if they come from boxes, or from stairs, sorry, they, that's a free killer. But, well played, well played.
Well played.
I will give them that. Redbull. All right, now this ultimate out here for Sunseri, so it looks like he is going to be investing it this round as he doesn't have Sheriff. So we know that that's probably what he's looking towards this round. Yeah, that's, again, one of the things I wanted to look at is the ult economy in this game. Because, the big one really is the KJ ultimate. And we know with the new patch that it's at 9 orbs now.
Yes.
And so you're going to be getting 2 of those a half. Typically you're going to get probably around 2.
Yeah.
So that's 2 rounds that you can depend on that.
Ooh,
And Cursed.
down goes Cursed.
Not finding the 1. Okay, though it is gun disadvantage. Sunseri with these knives looking for something before this dash expires.
Oof.
And nothing there. Lane finds contact and does not get the kill for it. A lot of crossfires here by KSU. Clark's gonna find 1, but is not gonna find a second. All good. All good. Little bit unlucky, but we just gotta focus.
Just gotta get our heads in the game.
Cause
High School Musical said.
right. I mean, we know how Valorant works, right?
Yeah.
We shoot them in the head.
That's about it.
They
It's kinda-
die.
Yeah.
We win the round,
That's it.
and that's Valorant for you.
But it's only gotta be in the head.
Right. Only. Well, I will take body shots too. As long, that's the other thing too. I don't care how many bullets miss, as long as the last one hits.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. I don't care how many bullets you whiff. It doesn't matter. As long as the last one takes them out,
We're
a
good.
win's a win.
A win is a win.
A win's a win. This dart. Not going to scan the cells, but they are going to be aware of his positioning. They're going to see the dart in response, but the plant is going to be down. 5v5 retake here. No lurkers from KSU here.
Spike planted.
So this is match point for KSU. KSU is going to find the first. This Killjoy ult. Trying to find something else, but they're going to have to escape this KJ ult if they want any chance. So stall here. Clark just missing the timing. He's going to get re-swung. Is he aware that there's a second in hell, though? He is.
Shadows traveling.
There is going to be 1 in wine. He is aware of that, but is he going to get swung? And he gets swung by sight. Curse doing all that he can, but he only gets 1. And it's tough 1v3 for the map. 2 shots coming out by Selzy. It's possible. 1 HP. Spots him. And no, the shot doesn't connect. That's going to be the map point
It's okay, guys.
for KSU.
Yeah.
It's
It was a tough round.
It's a warm-up. It's a warm-up
warm-up.
game. That's a warm-up game, right?
It was a tough round. They play. KSU did play a lot of.
They did play. There was some good Valorant there. I
Very
will
good
say.
Valorant in there.
We had some sparks of light from Point Park, you would say. Definitely saw those peaks. Sunseri popping off with that Guardian earlier, but we know we just gotta see a little bit. I guess more team communication. I don't know.
I'm not sure if we could hear them. I could tell you
Right.
if they needed more communication.
I pretend to be good at the game, but here I am talking about it. Unfortunately.
But I feel like they did pick up on some patterns, so hopefully the picking up of patterns just becomes more quicker, and they'll be able to win the next game, the next map.
And I believe that was our map choice.
Yes.
So
it was our map choice.
that is a little bit unfortunate, but we do have the next map, and we can do. Here's the thing: if they did 13-5 on our map choice,
We do 13.
we do 13-5 on theirs, right?
13-0,
Or 13-0, right?
It's only fair.
Right.
It's only fair.
Right. I
Only
mean,
fair.
you win one, then we win one. That's
Yeah.
just how it works, right, guys?
Exactly. And then we rock, paper, scissors the last one.
Imagine if Valorant tiebreakers were like that. Imagine you had to do rock, paper, scissors.
That's how all my tiebreakers are.
No, well, imagine it could happen in a draw. Like if it goes to overtime and that one pro just is like, yeah, I'm gonna draw.
Yeah.
That would just be pain. Rock, paper, scissors for map 3. No, we gotta get to map 3 first.
We gotta map.
We gotta go to map 3, and then we'll decide.
And then we're gonna wait. We don't even have to decide. We already know.
Right,
We
right,
already
right.
know. We already know.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Because if we got to map 3, right, you'd be Point Park,
Mhm.
I'd be KSU,
Mm.
and then I'd say something along the lines of I'm totally not going paper.
Yeah.
Right, and then
Yeah.
and then
yeah. And then you know,
right.
we just playing the game.
All right, and then we
We're
just
just playing
play a
the
very
game.
fair game of rock paper scissors, and we
Exactly.
see who wins.
Exactly.
Of course, we're all winners here with today's sponsored Red Bull. We love Red Bull.
We do love Red Bull.
Do you need another one still?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, have you been pretending to drink out of an empty one?
It's just so good. I
Oh.
finished it and I taken up whatever I can left.
That's unfortunate. More Red Bull. That's
If I had a Red Bull bell, that'd be nice. Ring for Red Bull.
ring for Red Bull.
Ring for Red Bull.
Hey, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good.
That
That's
hey,
a pretty good slogan.
I gave them that. You know where it started.
You can tag us.
Yeah.
Speaking of tagging us, check out our Instagram at PPU_esports, where we send out live notifications, content, clips.
And you get to meet all the team on there. Everyone is on there.
Everybody is on there. And hey, you get to see the funny personalities of the crew, or the not so funny personalities of crew, like myself.
I think you're pretty funny.
Oh, joy. Yeah, but here's the thing: you laugh at anything.
I do. I think dad jokes are funny. I don't know what to tell you.
You know. So there was this windmill, right?
Oh God, not this one again.
What do you mean this one again? You've never heard it before.
No, I totally haven't heard this one
No. So there's a windmill, right?
Mhm.
And it's talking to another windmill,
Mhm.
and it said, hey, what kind of music do you listen to?
What kind of music did you say?
And the other one said, well, I'm a big metal fan.
Back to the corner.
I'm already
I'm
in the
just
corner.
What?
okay.
Do you have any gambles to what our next map will be?
Gambles. I would hope it'd be Lotus.
Oh yes, please.
'Cause
I love looking at
We
Lotus.
love a Point Park Lotus.
Yes, we do love a Point Park Lotus.
But I'm sensing.
You've never lost a game on Lotus.
I have never lost a game on Lotus this season. I've never done it.
Mm.
I may have only played 2 games, but hey, I've never lost one.
Never lost one. Must be
And-
nice.
Right?
Right.
And that's the same that's going to happen for the next map.
Yeah.
We're not going to lose
I
one.
mean, I do feel that our team is very confident on Lotus. Though it is a 3-site map, it is a lot more to think about, a lot more to divide and conquer. But
I know Point Park favors the double smokes strategy when
Mm.
it comes to most maps. So maps like Lotus, it is going to be a little bit better for us because
Mhm.
we do have those double smokes practice in.
yes,
So a bigger map such as Lotus, we're going to be able to pick apart and divide a little bit easier
yes,
as opposed to some other teams that might struggle with it.
yeah. Especially if you're not doing double smokes, because
Right. I mean, I guess you could get away with a double sentinel. I
Mm.
know Killjoy is very, very meta right now. Has still a whopping pick rate after the, I guess, nerf with the alt orb. But did you see that? Did you see today's patch notes actually,
I did
which
not.
are technically
unfortunately.
in effect for this game?
Oh, what are they? Tell me, please.
So we have the Astra.
Mm,
Astra, when she goes into her astral form now,
that is a fan favorite.
can hear.
Oh,
So you can now hear out of your astral form.
that is a very big plus because I was always afraid to use Astra for that reason,
Right,
where
'cause
you can't hear anything when you're in astral
You're
form.
just gonna get flanked and shot in the back.
Yeah.
And you don't even know.
That's why I always thought she was a very risky character to play because if you're not hiding to put down those
Right.
stars, you're potentially just out there.
And that's why I don't play smokes, because I get scared very easily. I get jump scared, and I don't want to be in my smoke menu and get shot, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't do anything.
Oh no, not
But
fun.
also, they fixed that. Well, they didn't fix that. They changed that,
Mhm.
and then I believe they fixed Gecko's Molly, his mosh pit.
Mhm.
I think there was just a little bit something with the damage from. I think it was a little bit inconsistent. I'm not sure if it's in ticks now, but I think it's just like a KJ Molly over time,
Mhm.
as traditional Mollies typically work.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited to see though, because we do play Astra a lot, and it would be nice to see us watch how that goes down with the new patch notes.
Right. I believe it was Clark who played Astra last year.
Lark did play Astra last year, but we do have Ryan playing Clark. Playing Clark,
Playing Astra.
playing Astra, and I feel like it's just very good, and it's also very nice for more of us to know how to play Astra. I know I have to start learning Astra soon, but it's just Astra is she's a very good character, a very great agent if you know how to play her, because it is a lot having to be in her astral form, put the stars down, collect the stars, look to where you need to set up a star. It's a lot in my opinion.
I've never touched Astra in my life, so I don't even know like how Astra works, and I feel like that's a really important thing that I should know
Yeah.
if I'm trying to understand how the game works. But like, you know, as we've seen, there's a lot of changes from last year.
Mm-hmm.
We know that, you know, our player Sunseri was Yoshi last year,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was kind of a name change.
Yeah, that
heading
is
into
something
this
we
year.
do get used to.
Yes,
We love it when the
as a
players change their
caster,
names.
we definitely don't have any problems
Yeah.
trying to change names.
Because we totally don't get used to saying one name.
Right, exactly. And yeah,
But I say Sunseri is a very nice name.
it is. It
It's a
is.
very nice name.
It's a very. Do you know what it means? Because I don't know what it means.
No, I wish if it wasn't Spanish. It's
D-
not Spanish. I couldn't.
Does it mean something?
I don't know.
I
couldn't tell
feel
you.
like that's something to look up. We should probably like look that up.
We should probably ask him later.
We'll look it up and we'll check for you at some point.
Oh,
But Haven.
Haven.
Haven's gonna be our next map here.
Well, we got a 3-site map. We
We
did
did-
say
we-
Lotus is a 3-site map.
We do like our double smokes, especially our 3-side maps.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different Lotus. That's
Mm.
all. You know, but the enemy team, they know what they're playing. And Point Park, they're gonna figure out what they're playing.
Yeah.
And let's see if it is similar to last match. I would I
have
would assume it's
seen-
not
yeah.
because of the fact that Ascent is a very different map in its own.
Yeah, every map is always different on its own. You're gonna have different people playing different characters, or who knows? Sometimes you have some people playing the same characters, as you can see that Clark, Cursed, Sinceri, Selzy, they're all playing the same characters. Creep has changed up to Breach.
True, yes, Creep on the Breach. I do like this Breach pick a little bit more than Kale.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of Kale, but I do love to see a Breach every
I really
now and
like
then.
Breach. I have yet to buy him, unfortunately, because I'm
The Kingdom credits.
Kingdom credits, man. But I really like that he's a very, me and my friend were talking about, he's a very push-initiated character. Like, you just keep using your util, and the enemy
Right.
just is forced to get back up every time.
And this double initiator comp coming out from both sides. So we're going to have a contact initiator in Breach for both sides and an info initiator in Fade and Sova. I would have wanted to see Sunseri on Raze, I'm not going to lie.
We do
I
miss
would like to
Sunseri
see-
on Raze.
I would like to see the Raze, but I also know that the knife kills are going to be some great clips that great clips, great highlights
Highlights.
that are going to be hit this round as we take it in dominant fashion, bringing us to a map 3.
What are your thoughts on our second map here?
Second map. Well, let's see what the comp is going to be stronger for. We have this KJ, so that's going to be locking down C site, A site, B site, wherever you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
As for the double initiators, that's going to be helpful for C. I mean, of course, there's no real weaknesses for this comp.
I love this phase.
Sprays.
Creep has the drama faces.
The drama face.
Yep.
Is it a sad face? I didn't pay attention to that.
It was that.
It was a happy face.
Ooh, and here we go.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Here.
them after they win this match. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this crossfire is a deadly crossfire, and they are gonna clear the box. And they are gonna find
Nice.
Pooh Sunseri with these nice first picks. The site is gonna be clear, so he is gonna take some space and push up. Now looking for this third one, maybe. He's gonna get the plant down. This crossfire is gonna be deadly. I know I said that the first time,
But it is.
but
It always is.
it always is. Just sometimes it's
Ooh,
one
do
way
get
versus
some
the other.
abstract in this. Oh, she's down.
And the crossfire equals a trade, and that's okay. Selfie does go down, but the trade is found. It's a 3v1, and the first round is looking good for Point Park. 2v1 now. 50 HP on the enemy, though. And they are going to be playing this crossfire, so they do have to be...
Last player standing.
Oh!
Oh!
What a play by KSU!
Oh my.
That is...
That is very.
That's
That's lucky.
that's unlucky. That's a great play by KSU. A good clutch from the enemy. That's okay though. They got really good on the plants. They got really fast into the site.
Picking everyone off.
So
you
we
It
know-
was just an unfortunate last person.
Right.
Spikes here.
We know that we can carry that out again,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna be quite all right. You know, you can't always
You can't win them all.
right. You
The
can't win
first
them all,
time.
and you know that
But you can win
players you can win them. Players, you know, they have their moments. They have their god moments. They pop off a lot,
Yeah.
and so
Especially our players.
especially our players. So
Players, great.
we just need those moments in our favor. And we're going to be doing that on B site this round. Taking the shorter fights because we have the gun disadvantage. Hopefully these classics and the sheriffs are going to find something, but the KJ on KSU finds 2. And the plant doesn't even get down, so there's going to be a third going down.
Oh my.
Flash comes out, and the fourth Clark goes down, and that's going to be a flawless for KSU. So, again, disadvantage with the guns. It's going to be okay. They're still chilling.
We
still got it.
We still got it. It's round 2.
It's round 2.
It's round 2. We know we won 3rd round last time, right?
Yes, we
So
did.
no, we won 2nd round last time, I think. Actually,
Was it not 3rd round? Or was it 4th round?
I don't remember.
We won a round
We won a round early.
early on. So yeah, it always
We're due.
happens. We've played games like that where it just gets to 2 to 3, but it's just 2 and 3.
Right. I mean, now it's easy. Now it's the bonus.
In case you already knew so.
Here.
Sunseri. Okay, this fade order is not going to spot him, and Sunseri is going to be able to find the fade here. I'll grab used to get a little bit better positioning. Selzy with this drone going to be clearing out short here. Isn't going to find anything, is going to get flashed, so isn't going to know that there's 2 players on the other side. Now is going to figure that out, and the KJ finds 1 pick, so that's going to be able to rotate instantly. They know they've seen 3 people on A, so it's time to head over to C site. Creep, looking for this first initial pick. The question is, how much value can this Astra get here? They find 3, but I believe she was spotted. The dart comes out, and she is going to go into smoke and finds 2!
Spike down.
What a shot by Duper.
3v2, KSU one
Turret
more.
out.
Creep getting
Can
snapped
we
with
even it
bombs.
out?
Yeah, I believe in Creep.
I believe Creep.
Creep's got this.
I mean, it feels like they didn't get anything through that box, so they don't really know that Creep.
One enemy remaining.
Goes down, and KJ with a big round.
Oh my.
That first big pick on A, rotating over with that turret on C. And, okay. It's, again, it's a similar situation to last time. They strung a few rounds together in the middle.
Yeah.
So,
Like
we're
I
just
said,
waiting for that.
It's all about getting used to it, we've all played those games where we got to learn what the other team is playing, because sometimes they're not playing ways that we're used to playing, and it's just a matter of, okay, what is this person doing? What is there anyone lurking? So and so. Let's counter everything.
And again, I would also say that Haven is also a defense-sided map because of the availability to rotate from B to any site that you do so wish at a moment's notice. I'm interested to see how this garage control is going to play a factor in this match. Keep trying to find a shot, not going to get one right away. But there hopefully will be something coming in soon. This fight is being double peeked by Long. And one's going to sneak away. But that box, there's going to be one there. Surely they clear that. They were aware the first time. Let's see if Sunseri can find it again. Shots do connect. And there is going to be the headshot. The rifle goes down. Let's see if they're aware of this fade. They are going to get the gun laid out. Spam, is it going to come through?
Spike
Yes, but on the
down
Clark,
A.
I believe. I don't know where that was, though. I don't know where Clark went down.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it was. Okay, it was A main. So, yeah, we still got the rifle out. Fades at 1 HP, which is not ideal to live on. Sunseri also pretty much 1 bullet as well. Creep. Now worrying. How free is this site?
30 seconds left.
And they are going to be... Looks like they're going for a lineup here. Heaven contact. The timing on breach. They do! 2 sheriff shots connect. Let's see if they can find the KJ. No. 2v2 though. Bomb is going to go down here. Cursed with a sheriff. The stun. That's going to be big pull. Oh, the combo, and Duper finds 1. The vulnerability on Selzy, and they're going to double swing in. Yeah, that's going to be the round for them as well. Well played. That was a good combo, I will say.
And they already have their KJ ult, so
Yeah.
and an Astro ult.
So if you're aware that they have KJ ult, you're probably gonna want to hit. I mean, you can retake on A pretty easily. Obviously, there's util you can throw at that. There's the Sovalt, there's shock darts. If there's lineups for that, or you can take C. I know you can play on for main. That KJ ult's gonna force you off, and then you still have a clear line of sight.
I mean, if anything, if the KJ always uses her ult early, there's always, there's 2 other sites.
Right, exactly. But it's going to be interesting to see their approach, knowing the enemy has those 2 pretty big ults.
Scanning ahead.
Especially pretty early into the game, I would say.
Yeah.
stun and the dart tags Duper, but no kill or damage is found. Just backing off here, and yes, they know they're playing retake here. Breach gonna get that orb up on C, so they're gonna be aware that Breach is on C. But the question is, what's the plan of action here? And you can tell KJ is set up for that KJ ult in that spawn area, that A-Link.
Right there.
I think they are just going to play for the retake here. Going to give them sight. Cursed on this lurk. Is he going to be able to find the timing, though? Oh, I think he is. He gets cleared, and he doesn't get the pick. He's also going down, and it's just a bloodbath right now. Chelsea gets traded, but Sunseri gets detained. That's tough luck. I mean, we did force out the KJ ult,
Yes.
but it was a heavily invested round in terms of credits, in terms of guns,
Watch
the
from
money.
here.
Yes.
Was that important?
Now it's time to see the adaptations, right? Now it's time
Yeah.
to see.
How are we going to counter everything we've learned so far?
Right, exactly. I'm interested to see if there's going to be a timeout this round, or I mean,
Possibly the next.
I think they're on a save rounds right now, so they're probably not going to use it.
Mm.
But I think after the save round,
I could definitely see a timeout sometime soon in the next couple rounds.
yeah. But you know, if we start winning, we don't need a timeout.
Exactly.
This is our sheriff round. You have sheriffs, you have knives, everyone's going down.
Exactly.
The Sova ult is available, so this C site is going to be our best friend. Maybe this B site. Just going to see what's happening. See what's happening. And that stun from Breach across this fade. Looks like she wants to ult right away, and they do find the contact, and
Oh.
that's going to be going down quick as well. Selzy does find the trade onto the fade. They are going to be able to get a rifle out of that, I think. No, they didn't, and Curse goes down instead. So it's looking pretty bleak this round, I hate to say it. And Selzy does go down as well, so it's just on Clark. 1v4, nothing but a sheriff. It's all good here. They can either get this gun. Oh, the spike's up there too. JJ is gonna finish out that round. All good.
All good.
All good.
Okay,
good.
we know the drill.
I
Stick
mean,
to
it
your
all
roles
starts
and
with
we'll
one,
crush
right?
Yes, it does all.
It's not about getting to 13. It's about getting that first one. Take it one round at a time.
It gives you the boost, makes you feel good.
Right, exactly.
And you just keep riding with that.
Right, and we just go for it. And that's KJ. Look at that, 10 and 2. Sunseri with the even there. Clark not doing as much as he probably wants to, but I believe in Clark. I believe he's gonna step it up here. He's just waiting for his round, and he's gonna pop off, I believe.
Clark does his best popping off when he's in the pressure.
It's true, right? Here it is, and he was aiming for garage, and so shots don't quite land, but Cursed is gonna be able to find that person garage, so all's well that ends well.
Yep. He did take a couple hits, but it's okay.
Player advantage now on Point Park. Creep making his way up C long. Astra just doing some jump spots here. And I do see the breach util, so that is going to be a response. Smoke the breach all comes out here. Hopefully they're able to take care of this Astra, and yes, they do. Beautiful util by Creep. And here they are. Now they're going to plant for
Spike is down.
main. And just like we saw, maybe there's the KJ ult in response to clear out sight, but maybe not.
I mean, it is a 5v3.
It is a 5v3, yeah. They
I don't
probably,
feel like they should use it unless it's
unless
starts
they
blowing.
truly believe, yeah. Redbull. Clark looking for a big opportunity here. 45 HP. Does get
Ooh.
taken down, but that it is okay. Time was stalled. Sova ult comes out. And the KJ is going to push up. He's going to get two. Gonna get two. The stick comes out. Sunseri finds one, but does get traded as the stick comes through by KSU's KJ. Unlucky turn of events. Words. English.
Yep.
Hold up. I saw that, guys. No one saw that, though. But anyway.
I mean, it is very tough right now. It does seem like maybe the pressure is getting to us in a very negative way.
I mean, at least we're taking a timeout right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna reset here. We're gonna think, just to breathe
Yeah.
and really just calculate what's going on here. It's not a bad thing.
Mm.
We just need to figure out how to take care of it, like the plan of action. Like what do we got here?
What do we got planned?
What alts do we have online? What's our eco looking like?
Mm-hmm.
What
we
are
do
the
have
gaps?
a couple alts this round, next round if they're not used.
Right. And like, what are the gaps in their defense, right? What's something we can work around? So even just that minute of time just to take a breath
Yeah.
and figure things out, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know,
They work together well. Like I feel like it's just a matter of taking that breath, like you said, and really just focusing, talking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be interesting if your ranked games had like a timeout option.
It would be nice.
It would be interesting because
I
would you get anything done really?
I feel like I would take a breather from having to play with people that
Are on the weaker end of Valorant, shall we say?
yes, because it
The-
is different. Because you teach me things, the team teaches me things, but then it's also difficult to idea and do.
Yes, micromanaging
spike.
is tough because people don't like to be micromanaged. But you know, it's
But we
not
want to win the round.
right. I mean, that's unlucky. His creep
Was
is taken down. Sunseri also not finding any kills there. Selzy kind of trapped in this corner here, so I'm curious to see if a KJ Molly comes out here, but we'll see what happens there. Super
Last player standing.
finding a
Ooh,
third.
Spike down. C.
Selzy goes down as well. Curse now with his lurk timing. They are aware he could be anywhere on this map. And the shots do
Yeah.
land, so Curse does find one at least. Window peek does find a second. Is the third found? One bullet and no.
Oh.
All good.
All good. It was good tries. Good tries.
The enemy team
I feel like
Duper.
we could be getting very close.
Duper had some nice shots there, I will
Yeah.
say. So I guess, I mean, they were farming for those ults there. They definitely wanted that breach ult.
Mhm.
So, you know,
We're
we didn't
getting
get,
somewhere.
we didn't get nothing out of the round.
Yeah.
8-0. But as long as that number, as you said earlier, doesn't hit 13,
It's always a number one. It helps with the mentality of things.
that's true. I mean, we all saw EG this year. They got 13-0'd
Mhm.
in their league play, and they turned it around. And they got, they're now VCT World Champions, and they spotted this fade out of position. Forced out. Dagon gets caught out as well, so Selzy, the hopefully nice play here to get two, just gonna back off. It's caught right
Last player
as
standing.
they're leaving. Cursed
So
also
does
gets caught.
In the crossfire.
Now it's just down to Clark. Can Clark find anything with just... Finds one!
Ooh.
Which is big, even just for confidence as well. Just finding that one pick. That's a lot of damage to the eco. There's the smoke and gets
Oh,
caught out.
Green.
Ryan with a big round,
Just
4K.
a split sec.
Interesting. See Coach Sam there on the end as well.
He's probably talking to the team, you know.
Well, I don't think he's allowed to talk to the
Well,
team
yeah,
really
not
either, but
not during.
true. But he's definitely taking
Yeah.
he's taking notes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we gotta improve, and we are going to improve no matter the outcome of this game.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna win, but
I feel like we have a lot of, like we were talking about in the intro, a lot of improvements to the Val team where even if this game, not a lot, you know, we still will learn from it.
it's true.
Like, it's just something that we're going to do.
I think one of the things that Point Park excels at is taking the rounds into their own hands. I feel like when they decide when to take the fights on their own, they get the kills.
Yeah.
And so, you know, here we got an even 3v3. Some good trades coming out. This A site is technically clear right now for the moment. They don't know that exactly yet. But they are going to decide to back off here. Just wait it out, maybe. That time is ticking down. Just 1 minute left. They have Clark's Omen ult for information. If they do so wish, they could TP him into heaven. And this turret is going to be watching A short. Oh, the dart. I think that's a fake dart for B main. And yes, it is. Astra standing right out in the open on C. So they know that C is definitely, most definitely clear. You can see from the pings on the map, they can't tell. So they're up.
30
Barrage,
seconds left.
KG ult.
KJ ult, yeah, is going to
Yep.
definitely show signs of life. But you can see that this breach ult is being held. They're going to play retake on contact, and
Ooh.
there goes one. Cursed
Spike
falling
down
immediately, does
A.
get detained. The breach ult stopping the plant here.
Last
So
player
he has to get
standing.
one here, or at least the plant. something.
Seconds left.
And unfortunately, the wide swing from the KJ is going to take the round for KSU. 10-0. But at the end of the day, it's just a 1 followed by a 0. And every round is 1 round.
Exactly.
So we have the 0, now we just need the 1.
Exactly.
Right. That's how that works, right? We didn't spill Red Bull. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. All right. All right, team.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be our first 10-0. I have seen the team, you know, bring things back.
It is Valorant.
It is Valorant.
It is Valorant.
Anything can, honestly, anything can happen. And when somebody does win, anything can happen.
Right. And we know that defense seemed to be at least our stronger suit on what was the defense? Ascent?
Yes. It
So-
was Ascent.
So there is still that possibility that anything can happen. See what kind of site take they want to go for here. Right now they're just trying to get some information, maybe get a pick here. Because again, only on the sheriffs against the guns. Deciding to back off here, give them a little bit of space. And you can see they're going to try and creep up A main here. A main seems to be their favorite here.
We're doing a lot of work with C.
And I wonder if the enemy team has kind of realized that, or has been at least conditioned to it. Because right now the spam is going to come out. Ooh, big tag! Doesn't find the kill though! So that is going to be huge. As Clark living and whoever else. Creep got tagged up really hard, but is still alive. This Marshall is going to be hopefully big here. KJ out for the retake though. The breach! That should take it out, no? Oh, unfortunately. Creep goes down.
One enemy
Sunseri
remaining.
finds 1. Clark goes down to the Molly, and that's everybody down. That's a
left.
very valuable KJ ult if I've
Yeah.
ever seen one.
It really got them the site.
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate that, you know, there's no kind of real
Last
way to
round
destroy a
before the
KJ ult when
switch.
it's over there. I mean, there are
Yeah.
lineups, but you never know.
With how many you have and what time you have left.
Right. Exactly. Because obviously people know that, let's say you are going to try and break that, you know that they're not going to be a lurk. There isn't going to be a lurk because you're giving away your positioning. So let's just see what it is. It's the final round. We have Jet Knives. We have the Omen ult. Creep is 1 off from his ult, and we have Selzy, who is also 1 off from his ult. So we got a few toys to play with here, and you know we don't have to play scared here because it's not like we need to save at some point for next round because there is no next round.
Exactly.
'Cause it's a half. Creep does go down though, trying to get that orb. They were aware of it. They're gonna scale up though. Sunseri might be able to find this timing on KJ, and yes, he's gonna be able to do it. But Ryan,
Last player
Two
standing.
finds
Spike
3
down.
going down first. Left. Does find 1 nice shot, but does get traded by Duper. So 12-0. It is
Switching
It is
sides.
the
Match
attacking half.
point.
That was the attacking half. So we still have the defense half.
Exactly.
It's a defense-sided map. So
So that's why, you know, they were
win pistol, win game, right?
Exactly.
Win pistol, win game.
Exactly.
That's all we need to do is just take the 1. We
And now
got
we have
timeout for
another timeout?
well, for halftime, I would assume.
Yeah.
So you know it's nice to get that breezer. It's halftime. They're just taking a break for a few seconds, no more than a longer halftime would be.
Yes.
Let's see if they can pull at least this 1 round in, because
I mean, if it's a defending sided map, then
Reevaluate
that's probably why
tactics.
KSU, you know.
right, exactly.
So now we're on defending side. So now
Right,
we get
exactly.
the chance. Exactly.
And Cursed, with this KJ set up on C, as long as he doesn't get taken out, there's at least a possibility of dealing some decent damage to at least 2 of them. I'm gonna play for the retake here. They know site's clear. Setup
Yeah.
going down for the most part,
Spike planted.
so no damage found. There's gonna be 5v5 retake. The fight in spawn. Selzy looking for 1. He's gonna get double screen.
Ooh.
Gets 1. The gun swap. Selzy, that's a big pick, but the Jet on the enemy team getting 2. Clark with the response. Creep going down.
Player standing.
Clark
Trades are there, but Selzy runs out of bullets.
Attackers win.
And that is going to be the round, and unfortunately the match as well.
That was game.
That was game. Game, set, and match.
Good job, KSU. Good job.
Well, Well played. Well played to both teams.
Yes.
There's definitely some things to work on
Mm.
for both teams,
Yeah.
right? Because no one can play Valorant perfectly,
Yes. And everyone can learn something, even if you're losing and winning.
right? Even if you're on these collegiate teams or you're Iron 1 just starting out the game, or even if you haven't even played the game.
Mm.
So
There's always something to learn.
there's always something to learn,
That's
always something to take away.
Yeah.
You can always practice. There's
Mhm.
VOD reviews. There's watching pros.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things you can do. There's coaching. So a lot of different things that you can do to improve your game
Yes.
and to succeed in the future.
Exactly. We wouldn't be coming to these practices for nothing.
Right, exactly.
We come here to learn and to watch and to see what we did wrong and build on that and fix our mistakes so that we know for the next game and for the next university that we play.
And you know how this goes, right? It's the 13-0, the cliche.
Mm-hmm.
But again, EG. Need I say more? They got 13-0 and they turned it around and now they're world champions. So anything can happen when it comes to the rest of this season.
Mm-hmm.
This season's not over by any means.
Exactly.
This is the
just
first
our
game.
first game.
Our first
Anything
game.
can happen.
Anything
Our
can
first
happen.
game.
So I don't know exactly if we have anything else scheduled for after this game.
Mm.
So we will get to you
Here we have
about
Sam.
that.
Yeah. Sam's talking to the team. I know it does seem pretty devastating since it is our first game, but like I said, our team is we just need to learn from it. I know Ryan takes notes every time he plays a ranked game, and it's just something that we'll get closer together with learning what we did and what we didn't do. We always had VOD reviews with Sam. Like I said, Sam is like really pushing us hard for to be better who we were last year.
Right, yeah. I would agree with you. And, in the esports lab, there's miracles that happen. There's magic that happens that
Mhm.
cannot be described
Exactly.
outside of the room. It's just something that
That happens here in the facility.
just happens here. And you could leave one day and you're going to be a pro gamer. And that's just how it's going to end.
Mm.
But, of course, this isn't the end. This is only the beginning
Exactly.
of the season.
This is just a new chapter, a new year.
New year. Right. Exactly.
And I really have faith in our team. Like I see it when I'm with them. They want to do it. They want to get better every day. They want to win these games. They want to prove themselves that they're worthy to be in the position that they are.
So coming up, I think in Saturday. Saturday
Yes,
is
Saturday.
the next game. It is going to be the Redbull Campus Clutch tournament. So that's going to be a little bit of a mental reset because this isn't even the same tournament. This is league play for the year.
Mhm.
So it's a whole separate ball game. It's going to be multiple games in one day, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be win
Very-
and you move on to the next round.
It's going to be a very long day. That's what it is going to be.
It will be. Who knows? Maybe someone else is going to be joining the broadcast. I'm sure there's going to be some different casters,
Yeah, I'm sure you won't be seeing us every time.
so you'll get to meet some of the rest of the crew.
unfortunately.
So make sure to check out, Point Park on all the socials. You have PPU_esports on Instagram. Make sure to tune into the stream, Point Park_esports on Twitch.
And make sure you have all the notifications turned on so you know that we have posted or are doing our live streams.
Right. And if you never end up seeing us again, it's because Coach doesn't like us.
He thinks we're cringy.
cringy.
I know.
But it's
Us
okay.
cringe though.
What? No,
No.
we can't be cringe.
No.
No way.
We're just so cool.
We're cool, right? Chat wants to see more of us, right?
Yeah.
Right? So let us know. Let us know how much you enjoyed the stream today. And we'll hopefully see you again sometime soon. And we can't wait to see you guys again
Yeah, and we can't wait to play for everyone
on
again.
Saturday.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Tune in on Saturday.
On Saturday. That's right. And of course, we have to thank our sponsor Redbull for
Sponsoring us.
sponsoring us.
Because I
and-
love this stuff.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's so good.
But anyway, that's it for us today, and we're gonna be signing off. Have a good one, everyone.